Triple G, as far as his performance, I think he did what he had to do. Curtis is a strong fighter, probably the best, as far as skill level, the best opposition that Triple G has faced to date. So you have to take that in consideration. I think he did what he had to do. I think with each fight, you can always pinpoint what a person does wrong. But as long as the person gets the W, I mean, that's really all that matters. Curtis didn't live up to what I feel like he could have did. Curtis has a lot of potential. What I see in the gym, when we spar, I didn't see that in there that night. I don't know if it was the lights, it was the cameras, it was the, it's a lot of pressure being in there. I didn't know what it is, but I give Triple G a good grade. I give him a pretty good grade for the simple fact that, the way he handled Curtis. It's a difference between beating somebody and handling them. He controlled the fight. Curtis had a good momentum, midway before the stoppage, but he wasn't able to capitalize on that. He wasn't able to hold it and maintain it. So, he just, I don't know. I don't think he did good. I just think that he could have did a whole lot better. But Triple G, the hype is real. I'm not saying it from my perspective, but if you're winning against guys like this, and you're knocking them out and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're living up to your hype. I don't believe the hype, but he's living up to his hype. But we knew that even prior to the Curtis fight. We knew that a good boxer, someone who moves, someone who has a decent amount of power, who can push you back. I mean, he doesn't do too well getting pushed back. So we know that he has flaws. We know that he has flaws, but it would take a guy with a plan B, C, and D, and with good head movement, good feints, just someone like a Sugar Ray, someone like a, old school fighter. It would take an old school type of fighter to beat Gennady Golovkin. It's going to take somebody like a Sergio Martinez. I mean, he's calling Sergio out. But Sergio Martinez is the picture-perfect guy to beat Golovkin, for the simple fact that if you see Golovkin fight against that Polish guy, and he was a southpaw, and he was catching Golovkin with, stupid punches. Punches you ain't, like a novice, and he was fighting like a Golden Glover, that guy. He's fighting like a novice Golden Glove fighter, and he was catching him. But the simple fact that he was able to do it with ease, and he's not a top-notch guy, I just think that, somebody like myself, someone like Sergio Martinez, or anyone with good movement will be able to, do good or have the chance, a better chance at beating him than anyone else.